Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Void Sickness. Making a different video today. Well, I've made a video like this in the past for my DDR cabinet and my Beatmania cabinet I used to own. But I've never made one for Reflec Beat, and that's because it's kind of a controversial topic. The reason being is because it's still played in arcades, like round ones in certain parts of the US, not as much, and in Japan. So the game isn't really dead yet. Kind of is, we'll get into that later, but it's still relevant. And so posting videos of you owning one or having one in your home and playing data on it is a big no-no. So in this video, I won't go into detail regarding how I got the data or the networks I play on, the private networks. I won't reveal any of that information just to keep everyone in the community safe. But the game is pretty much dead. It's not going to be in any more of the Konami arcade championships. There's not going to be any more versions of it coming out. The last version was Reflec, and the last update was earlier this year in May. So it won't be, it'll be a dinosaur pretty quickly here. But it's still in arcades, so still a little controversial. So how did I get it? Well, I'm in Southern California, so I purchased it at an auction that is really big in Southern California called Captain's Auction Warehouse. I purchased the cabinet came running offline, and it was running Volza 2. So I went ahead and installed various versions of Reflec Beat on the cabinet. I have it running using a menu that allows you to select which version you want to play, and the data is stored on a typical solid state hard drive. Now it came with a physical hard drive or a regular 2.5 SATA hard drive that you would find. I replaced it by just cloning that image of the hard drive to a solid state drive, and it works fine. This is running on a standard 2 gig RAM single core Windows XP era PC, and it's actually running on Windows XP environment. Now some of these will run in Windows 7 environment. The one I got as a little older, it came with XP environment. I'm not too sure what mix or version this originally came with, but it did come with the Volza art or marquee, which is pretty nice. The marquees are really rare and expensive. You either get it with it or you have to find it. Good luck finding it. A lot of importers will bring in Reflec, so you get the Reflec art. I'll probably never find Reflec art, and I don't care to spend $300 or $400 on the art. I'm happy with the cabinet. I didn't spend that much money on it. It works great. I like that I got art with it. If I didn't get art with it, oh well. And I added some extra art. I added the typical signage you would see in Japan. I think that's actually Colette Winter. And then I also added the little signage that's readily available online. You just print it and cut it out and throw it in here into these little plastic holders. Now with the Reflec marquee, it would cover that up. So because I have the Volza, just half of the marquee on top, I'm able to add a little bit extra to give it that Japanese arcade feel personally. So anyway, we'll go into turning the cabinet on, which you can do from the front here. I had to drill this lock. Typical arcade cabinets you purchase from auction here at Captain's don't come with keys. I think a lot of you know who the cabinet was actually originally procured from, and that individual usually doesn't include keys. So I had to drill that lock, and I drilled it with your standard electrical drill. It was about 5 or 6 hours worth of fun. I'm never going to do it again, so I'll never get into the coin drawer. Oh well. Another cool thing is that it came with the Japanese arcade stickers in different places. The 100 yen, there's a 300 yen sticker, and the internal components of the cabinet were dirty, so I just simply aired them out, and it worked really well. So it booted, and it's going to give you an option of what data you want to play. For this example, I'll go ahead and select Volza 2, and notice it says tap above. and it'll boot that data. It'll boot any of the data that's on the drive. Again, I can't tell you how to get the data, where to find the data, the name of the data in terms of the file hierarchy or the content folder. I mean, the reason why I'm making the video is you can find it on YouTube, you can find it on Google. There are mega links for them. So they're available for the general public. And I'm not going to go into detail on how to get it to work and what tools to use to get it to work. But yeah, it's not a secret anymore how to get the data. So as you can tell, the lighting is reflective of the version you're playing. The version will control the lighting. So this is Volza 2, so the lighting is all orangish, off pink, and it's set to free play. So I can just tap the screen. Most of the versions I have are offline play, but I do have Reflec running on a private network. And because it's on a private network, I can use EMUs. And I can just tap it there and play. Now I can't go into detail on how to get to the private network or how to set up a private network PCB ID, but it is readily available. The game is really fun to play. It's a rhythm game, you know. It's typical music. Hit the beat. I think each version has quite a lot of music. Volza 2's got over 600 songs. This version of Volza 2 is English patched, so it's pretty nice. But yeah, there you have it. If you own a Reflec Beat cabinet, give me a like and sub, message me, I can help you out. I can't provide data or any of that stuff, but I can at least get you in the right direction for getting it running. Hope this helps.